I am finding myself using AI for consumption. I'm finding myself um, using AI to make decisions. I'm finding myself using AI for therapy.
This is Secrets for Success.
Welcome to the Secrets for Success podcast. I'm your host, Greg Todd. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Today, I want to talk about AI. I went down this rabbit hole. You guys know that I have used AI to transform the way that I operate business in so many of my businesses. But I want to talk about it from the consumer level today, not as the business, the opportunities. At least I don't want to start there. I want to talk about you as a consumer and how are you using AI. I have found myself using AI in ways that I never thought I would use AI. For me, initially I was like, oh, I'm going to use AI for business, but I am finding myself using AI for consumption. I'm finding myself um, using AI to make decisions. I'm finding myself using AI for therapy. I'm finding myself using AI now over Google to recommend places that I should frequent, places I should go to. And I'm just seeing for myself a huge shift in the way that I'm using AI. And this is the reason why I went down this rabbit hole. One of my mentors, Shalene Johnson, many of you know her. She was a fitness celebrity coach and moved into the online space and teaches a lot of social media stuff. And she does all types of stuff. But she was one of the first people that I bought uh, my first ever like online virtual assistant program from, like how to use virtual assistants to like grow your online business and how to build a virtual assistant, kind of team and all the other stuff. And so it was fantastic. But anyways, she really was a catalyst in helping me with growing SSPT and now SSHC. So even though she's catering more to women, like I have leaned on her advice, and I really do respect her as a person. She's a good human being. Her and her husband are just really great people. But she was talking about like how AI is making people more anxious, more depressed, and we're just have such a heavy reliance on it. And, I was thinking about it from two different ways. And I more wanted to use this podcast as maybe conversation that we can have off of the podcast. I would love to hear from you guys on how are you consuming AI? Okay. I mean, I know most of you that are watching, you're either clinicians or you're entrepreneurs or you're future entrepreneurs, um, but you're also consumers. Like you buy more stuff than you probably sell, right? Okay, fine. So like how are you consuming AI? Like what are you doing? Are you using chat? Are you using Claude? Are you using both? Are you using Grok? Are you using something else? Are you not really using any of it? And then how are you using it? Are you using it to help you write social media posts? Is that all you're doing? You're using it just for business? But are you kind of using it differently, like how I'm using it? And and if it's not just me, because I be honest with you, there are times that I need help with something and it can't wait into my therapy appointment. Like I need a question answered. I need help from counsel or from whatever, and it can't wait until I can talk to whatever professional I need to talk to. I need it now, or I'm going to have stress and anxiety and I'm going to think about it. And that problem might come up at 3 a.m. for me. I come at 4 a.m. No, don't worry. I'm fine. Most days I'm really good. But like once every couple of weeks, like I've got something on my mind and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And I can't wait for an email, like, or I can't relax. And sometimes I'll go to Claude or I'll go to ChatGPT and say, hey, help me with this. I'm using ChatGPT to help me understand the Bible at a level that I've never understood the Bible. Things that I would just gloss over. Now I'm having chat like break down every chapter, every verse. Tell me how this could apply here. Tell me how this could and people are like, oh, you're making it think for you. Look, I have read the Bible like 5 times, and I've never understood the Bible in the way that I understand it today by just having that help, giving me that vantage point of things that I just gloss over. So I'm saying that because I am now using it as a consumer to get what it is that I want now. And maybe that's bad. Maybe that's just feeding more into the, you know, microwave society that we've created. I don't know. But I really want to ask you guys, how are you using it? Because that's what's happening with me. And I say that for this reason. I had a client of mine, Kim, and she reached out to me and she said, Greg, I've never put any of your information inside of chat, and it gave me you as the number one business coach in healthcare. I was like, really? I was like, that's really cool. No, I have to think that it was pulling from something. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I'll take it if y'all, that's great. But she was telling me that, and I'm like, we all are using this and relying on this so much. ChatGPT has become more of a go-to for me than Google. And my question to you all is, if you are consuming it at this level, do you have something for clients for them to be able to consume from you at any time of the day, at night, just like I talk about in my 168 model? Like, do you have that for people? Are you using chat for that? Are you using Claude for that? I'm just asking, like, because that's how I'm acting as a consumer. So I do this podcast because I want to create a conversation. I would love to hear from you. I would love for you to text me at 813-534-6453. You don't need to opt into anything. I just want you to tell me, Greg, hey, I'll listen to the podcast. This is how I'm using it. Okay. Are you using it for therapy? Are you using it as a friend? Are you using it to give you dinner recommendations? Are you using it to help you with deciding what to say to a friend that has gotten awkward? Are you using it as legal counsel? Are you using it to like, shoot, my son and I play these like fun games, with basketball, and we use chat for that. Like, how are you using it? I really just would want to get a pulse, um, and get an idea of what things you guys are doing with it. So that's really it. That's my main thing that I wanted to share with you guys today. If there's any takeaway, I know you guys listen to this to get a gem or something. If there's any takeaway, I would say this. I think it's really important that we all look at how we are consuming something, knowing that we are also producers as well. And here's what I mean by that. My social media reach has probably 30 to 40x over the last, month and a half. And I think one of the biggest changes that I made is I started looking at social media through the eyes of a consumer. When I'm consuming it, what am I doing? And when I'm producing on social media, what was I not doing that would not make me as a consumer stop? Forget about what I know and my experience and my track record. What would get a consumer to stop? And I started thinking of things as me as a consumer and what I'm stopping on. And I started to think from that vantage point instead of thinking of Greg, the physical therapist, the entrepreneur, the practice owner, the online therapist guy. Like, no, think of it as a consumer. What would make you stop? What would make you share? What would make you do this? What would make you do that? And it's radically transformed the amount of exposure that our business is getting. So that's what I want to do today. I just want to start a conversation. So with that said, text me at 813-534-6453. Let me know how you're using AI. I'm not going to use it for anything. The way I've been able to build what I built is just by finding out from people like what they're doing. And maybe I'm just the outlier, but maybe it's like, no, we're all doing this. Whoa, then we have different things to think about on how we're going to serve people in the future. So anyways, hope that helps you. I'm looking forward to hearing your response. All right. Much love to you guys. Till next time.